Welcome to the D Truth TV. I'm your host, D Truth. Respect to Shonda Williams, the word, and King 28, and respect to everybody else that's gonna come in and hear what I got to say. As you see by the as you see by the title, it is let's talk about women abortion right. Are you for or against abortion and why? See, I am against abortion. You know why I'm against abortion? Because I'm here. If you don't want to, if he or she do not want to have no baby, don't lay down with each other. That kill that abortion thing. Then if you for really just want to respect, if you are for, let's say that ones that say, "Oh, I'm not for abortion," but you for the death penalty, you pro-life. How the hell can you be pro-life when you put for the death penalty? I know some of them need to be put to death, but how you gonna be pro-life and you're not pro-life? Explain that to me. See, you got these men trying to tell these women what to do with their bodies, how they body react to different things. Tell them they cannot get an abortion. Why you think they can't get an abortion? Yeah, if they get R worded by somebody, if and then if it's cause of death, it's a child or mother going to live. Who made that decision? See, nobody want to talk about that. Everybody want to talk about why. See, we got some of these people like got these strict abortion laws they want to try to perpetrate and push on people. That's not going to work there. That's not going to work. I think people should have freedom of choice of what they want to do with their life. See, they push that on. See, think about it. There's some Caucasians that not have no baby, that not have no kids. There's some Caucasians that not have no kids. But us as melanated black people, we have more kids than they are. But they try to curb that situation, try to help. They try to stop something that already been written, that already going to happen in the future. That we have been last, and we're gonna be first. And they've been first. They're gonna wind up last because they think we're gonna do them like they did us, did our ancestors. What's up? The he who greets with, hey, thank you, respect to you. See, when we start to think about abortion, right? We're killing a child. We're killing something that you procreated with another person with. You killing something else that you help create. But yet, some people procreate because they want to have a child. Some didn't have the choice because of who they were with. They've been kidnapped, stonewalled, and everything else to have this child. Well, how the hell you going? How the hell the government gonna tell you when and where and have a child and when you cannot have? Yeah, it's just wrong. But Kenyon, if anybody can answer this question, ain't pro-life about all life? Ain't pro-life about not wanting to see nobody die? Ain't pro-life about uh some of these pro-lifers want to, you don't hear them holler about telling the police to stop shooting unarmed black men, on women. You don't hear them saying, "Don't kill this man. He don't deserve to die. Let him give him life in prison without parole." You don't hear them trying to stop no death penalty. You don't hear them protest about somebody about to get lethal injection. That's pro-life. That's pro-life. So, in other words, you saying something that grown in a mother's womb, and life is more precious than somebody sitting on death row. More precious than somebody walking the streets. Some more precious than somebody who minded their own business and wind up getting shot. Stop me if I'm wrong. All lives are precious. But guess what? If you do something dangerous act, you should deserve a dangerous punishment. If you're gonna be pro-life all the way, not just because of one thing, not because a woman wanted to terminate her pregnancy because she been R word. She been R word by somebody in her family, somebody on the street, or somebody, one of her friends. See, they don't want to talk about that. What else do they want to talk about? What else does it say about it? Let the woman have a choice, a freedom of choice of her own. See, we know as black people as black humans, male and female. Yeah, they say we got rights, but we don't have no rights. Freedom from what? They should have freedom to choose when if they win or they want to terminate the pregnancy. Don't have to give a reason why. See, that's the problem with society. That was so not surprising with the government, state and federal, local, state and federal. So you're gonna tell, see, when it happened to them, then they want to try to change the law. See, they overturned Roe versus Wade. Why? Because y'all scared because y'all gonna be the minority, and we're gonna wind up being the majority. See, I call it like I see it. Go look at some of your state laws. See what it says about abortion. Some states you can't get an abortion, period. Which that is insane. You gotta carry the baby to full term. Some states you gotta carry the baby to full term, even if the baby gonna wind up being stillborn. Now imagine that if you was a female. Has to carry your baby full term and it's stillborn. It's not moving, it's not kicking in you. Carrying around your dead baby inside you. What kind of sick person would tell you that? What sick person would tell you that? See, that's the problem. There's men, a whole lot of men, a whole lot of Caucasian men making all these decisions about what's a woman to do with her body and what she can't do. See, when a woman is carrying around a baby in a in a in a stomach, you gotta find out the baby's stillborn. What's she supposed to do? Carry around for 9 months? Somebody answer that question for me. Should a woman carry around a baby knowing it's not going to live outside her stomach, that is already dead inside her womb, be made to carry around that that baby, that stillborn baby for 9 months? So, but y'all want to advocate for these people, these guys that want to dress as women, who think they're women, taking hormone pills to, to start looking like women, to go in the bathroom with little girls or even women. But yet, you want a woman to carry around a stillborn in her womb for 9 months. Just sit back and hush up. Yeah, it, I understand that, Debbie J. But thing is, what I see it is, if you're gonna be pro life all the way. Not just because a woman, but a woman should have a right to do what she want to do. Don't be pro life when it comes to telling a woman how to, she can't have an abortion. Be pro life about the go tell the cops in these cities that killing black people, that killing people. Hey, that's not right. Go tell these people that's in prison, the prison warden, these states that see overseas in prison, take these folks out of death row. See, if if people want to be pro life, I understand that, but be pro life all the way. You can't be pro life if she got to have a baby, and not pro life. Let the man off death row and give life without parole. How do that sound? How do that sound, Willis? How did that sound, Debbie J? How do that sound? Don't that sound kind of ridiculous? Don't it sound kind of odd? But they want to speak up with something about what sends somebody a womb. They want to say something about a guy want to dress as a woman, think he's a woman because he say he's a woman, but who got to carry around that baby? It's who got to do that and go through a whole lot of changes. A woman really do. Yes, it's very sad, but that don't give the government, I don't care if federal, state, or local, the right to tell a woman what to do. It's her body. David J, would you want the government tell you what to do with your body? Any woman would want the government to tell them what to do with their body. Yes or no? What would you do? Oh, I've been doing it. I've been doing it because I call them out all the time, Debbie J. I call it all the time. Let me see. I forgot what video what it was. I call them out all the time. See, when that way I think some of these men in the political government position that make laws and rules that we supposed to follow, they're undercover. You're right. But thing is, you get told what to do when you're working. Well, I ask people to do. I ask them. I don't tell them. Because you found out you get more done that way. But working, get told what to do, how to do it. That's not right. They should ask you. But the thing is, it kind of hard for people to see the light. So, in other words, the government tells us a whole bunch of stuff we got to do. The state and local tell us a whole bunch of stuff we got to do. Law, regulation, all that stuff to go through. So, what we're going to do? How we supposed to? How do we supposed to get past this? So we just take, away rights of women because people want to do what the hell they want to do. They ain't gonna arrest them for doing what they want to do with their own body. So we got to take heed of what we're going on around us. Government tells us a whole bunch of stuff to do everybody follow follow their own damn rules. What is it? Because in some of these states, female cannot get an abortion no matter what. And the question is, what would happen to if it happened to them in their family? Something could come wrong with their baby. The baby won't be breathing even if it do come out. It's stillborn. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna send that girl somewhere so she get an abortion and get that baby out of there. Am I would be lying if I said they wouldn't. They would. They're gonna do that. But yet they won't tell women in the United States what to do who fought for rights. But yet their rights ain't followed. Their rights ain't looked upon. It's frowned upon. Yeah, they do. But thing is, they tell y'all what to do with y'all own bodies. Why do they do that? Why they got to feel like they got to control the narrative about who should have a kid, who shouldn't, and have all the extension of clinics floating around telling y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that, but y'all telling these men they can be women. You telling these men they can be women, but you won't let the women that really are all women make a decision on their own. Why do they want to have that child, or keep it loose, or keep it no way or no short shape, form, fashion that nobody should be telling one what to do with her body. She do what she wants to do with her body. That's just the bottom line. I'm against abortion, but yet I'm also against telling a woman what to do with her body. Some of y'all might agree, some of y'all might not agree. It's just my opinion. But yeah, we got people over us telling what to do. They got people over them telling them what to do. But how a man gonna tell you what to do with your body, ladies? How and why? The healthcare system sucks, and everything else sucks. I got something to I got something to read you. This happened in Seattle, Washington. This happened in Seattle, Washington. This is how much the government really cares about babies. This is what this this government that says women got to care the baby full term no matter what. This is what they really care about, these babies. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna read it to you. And some of these folks might be pro-life. Listen to this real carefully. This he had nowhere else to go. Family unarmed black man fatally shot by police while holding infant daughter, claimed he wasn't a threat and cop put baby's life at risk. Now, who put life baby at risk? The cops did, not the baby's father, not the baby father, not the baby father. The family of a black man shot in the head by police as he held his infant daughter had filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. 24-year-old Sean Fawn was killed in Seattle, Washington on April 29, 2020. That was during the pandemic year. Okay. Phil was holding on to his 1-year-old daughter as he ran through a construction site near Rainer Playfield when he was shot in the head by Officer Noah Zach of the Seattle Police Department SWAT team, a 15-year veteran of the police force. Now, this man was shot in the head, right? The police was responding to an assault and child abduction near 38th Avenue and South Dakota Street. Video of the shooter shows the police chasing Floyd as they order him to stop running. Floyd complies, but is immediately shot by Zach, and the baby falls to the ground after Zach and another police officer approach Floyd. One officer instructs the other to pick up the 1-year-old. How do pro-lifer feel about it? How would a pro-lifer feel about that? A man got his 1-year-old son, 1-year-old daughter in his hand, running for police. He stopped, he complied, and they shot him in the head while he holding his 1-year-old daughter. I'm gonna read what it said. President of SDOSCP Seattle King County Riley Payne issued a statement calling the fatal shooter unnecessary. The officer who killed Mr. Ford shot at him while he was holding his little girl and while he was running, said Riley Payne. It is absolutely unacceptable that the officer demonstrated such utter disregard for the life and safety of the child. So the officer didn't give a damn about the life of the child. The copy of the lawsuit obtained by Atlanta Black Star noted that Ford obeyed the officer's instruction and was unarmed when he was shot. How many times you don't hear no pro-lifer saying, hey, police, stop shooting these unarmed black men. Stop shooting these unarmed black women. Stop shooting all the unarmed people that you're shooting and killing or injuring. And try to throw some damn charges on them. You don't hear about that. But yeah, you hear about, oh, we're going to push the agenda by being dressed as women that feel like they're women, they go in the women's bathroom. At the time Sean was shot, he was unarmed and quelling his infant daughter in his own. The lawsuit read, during a brief foot pursuit, Officer Norzak or another Seattle police officer instructed Sean to stop. Pursuit to command. Sean stopped. After Sean had stopped, Officer Norzak shot Sean in the head. Sean eventually died from his injuries. Okay. The lawsuit also noted that Ford had enough time to contemplate his death and the harsh reality that he would never see his father or daughter again. That's a harsh reality that we live in, folks. There's too many of us dying out here. But yet they want to take away the women's right to choose if they want to have a baby or not. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nate the Great, respect to you. It's crazy. See, this right here is see, if I'm talking about I don't care you pro-life, whatever. You can be pro-life. But you gotta be pro-life all the way. You gotta be pro-life because the Seattle cop killed this man after he gave up while holding his 1-year-old daughter. You gotta be pro-life for the people that sit on death row right now for the lethal injection. You gotta be pro-life for them too. Stop me if I'm wrong, if I said something wrong about that. And not just about a child growing inside a woman's womb. You're going to be pro-life, you got to be pro-life for everything. Not just that. But how the hell a man, somebody up in Congress, somebody up in the House, somebody up in the Senate, somebody up in the state Senate, somebody in the state House, on the commission board, could tell a woman when to create, when not to create, when to abort the baby, when not to. Whose job is that? That's show hell ain't ours as men. It show hell ain't another woman tell a woman what to do. It show hell ain't the government tell a woman what she can do, what she cannot do with her body. You see that? See, the police don't give a damn about nobody. They didn't show hell to give a damn about that baby that they shot. Shot at. Bible says shot at. But her dad in the head. He died at the hospital. That bullet could have easily hit that child and killed that child. Let me keep going. This kind of fits what the police would say in this situation. The shooter was found to be justified by the Office of Police Accountability after the SPD was criticized for using excessive force. There was excessive force. He had a damn daughter in the damn hand. But y'all want to talk about these women can't make a decision on their own body, but you go around and do that bullshit. You go around and do that bullshit to somebody got a child in their hand. Had his child in his hand. You shot him. He fell down to the ground and he dropped that 1-year-old. Make it make sense, somebody. How can you be pro-life? You're not pro-life all the way. How you gonna justify anything? If you don't want to have no kids, don't lay down with somebody. Don't spread your legs, ladies. Because they making it. You see how they already got these being that cross dressers as women coming to the club to snatch somebody up. See, they don't give a damn. What we gonna do with that? What about the death penalty? See, I'm not one of those pro-life. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. You got a choice to make. If you carry the baby full term, you do not. Do some people that sit on death row deserve to be on death row? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They deserve to be sitting where they sitting at. They make their own choices by going around killing, robbing, and stealing, selling this and selling that, and being mad at me because they can't make it out there in the real world. You're right. And men, if you don't want to have no child, you know you in a state that is abortion illegal, strap up or don't lay down with her. That's as simple as that. Don't have sex at all. I wish I could get a woman up here to talk smack. But this ain't nothing to be talking smack about. Cause guess what? It is what it is. Cause if you prove like how I'm trying to figure out how the hell the government could tell a woman when and when not to have a baby, when she can get an abortion, make a woman carry the baby for 9 months and it's stillborn. The doctor tell the baby, tell the mama, tell the dad, the baby gonna be stillborn when the baby is get here, but she can't have an abortion. Yeah, that free birth control. Free birth control is not having sex. That's that. Hey, that's the best. That's the best control you use. Not having sex. But that child, like I said, that child was in danger, not from the father, but for the police officer. He complied and everything, but they also had to shoot him in the head. Had the baby with him. It's hard to fathom. Think about it. You sit there, you holding your child in your hand, and you get shot at. I don't know what to say. Respect, Queen. Gut truth eats. Take away women's right. Now they take it more and more. Roe versus Wade is taking away a woman's right to choose. They already now they push the agenda that everybody go with somebody go in the women's bathroom and you feel like a woman, as you call it. But it's true. It is true, true, true. Let's see. I got another one. I got another story too. I got another story too. That's just one of many that have came up lately. Take a listen to this. No, you can't take a listen to this. I ain't gonna play. I'm just gonna read it. Okay. This from Fox LA. This from LA. This from LA. Los Angeles, California. We know what LA. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about the Lakers. We ain't talking about the Kids. We ain't talking about the Clippers. We ain't talking about the Dodgers or the Rams. None of them teams. We talking about Barstow caught on camera beat an unarmed black man during arrest, accused of excessive force, and want to allow the black man to out here attacking him. Do we have the right to justice? Do we have the right to he innocent? He innocent to prove it innocent. Excuse me. But I tell you, it is something else. These folks got to get their act together. Got to get their act together. Because if they don't, everything gonna fall. Everything gonna fall. This cop in L.A. took his baton and beat the man, beat the black man, even after the man was on the ground, hit him about 2 or 3 times. Where did we go from here? How do we do stuff? How do we get the women's rights back to do what they feel like doing when it comes to sex? What do you do? How do you combat that stuff? How do you feel about that? The link is in the chat. I'm gonna pin it to the top of the page. If you got something to say about abortion, you can hit the link and let's talk about it. How do you feel about people to take away your women's right to choose? I think women should have the right to choose no matter what. That's all a woman wants is the right to choose. But all the I ain't said all the pro lifers is about that, but you got to be about something. You got to be about something. and you just holding your stuff for somebody to come by. That's all it is. But like I said, it is what it is. I think a woman should have the right to choose what to do with her body. So I'm gonna have another part two of this. I'm gonna have another part two of this. I just came to give y'all a little bit, a little sample of what I was talking about. It's just hard because some of these females, again, R word, impregnated, which they don't have no choice. So I would love to say thank you for joining me. And I'm finna be out of here. I might bring part two tomorrow. I ain't no telling what I'm gonna bring tomorrow. It did again, it might be Wednesday, it might be Thursday, but I might bring some Friday. So just hang there with me and let's bring back the right to choose. Let's bring back, let's say, let's say we will see each other, and I love each and every one of you. Shout out to Twin East Nation, the Nile River, State Game, Armando Black, E. James, Black to the P, Wax AP, Big Trez. Yep. Yep. I will be back. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Just have your notifications turned on. And I will see y'all later. I will see y'all in the YouTube streets. But how do y'all feel? If y'all feel like a woman should have a right to choose with her own body, put a one in the chat. Then we'll be out of here. If a woman should have her rights to choose, I don't care what race, nationality you come from, in the United States, this place called the United States, should a woman have a right to choose what she want to do with her body? You feel like a woman should have what to say if she want to abortion or not? Put a one in the chat. And you feel like she got no rights to her own body? Put a two in the chat. I'm with you on that. Really, a woman should have a right to choose what to do with her own body because she know her own body. She know her own makeup of her body. You know, see, James, Willis, Debbie, Queen, whoever's watching and listening, whoever else respect James Wilson. If a person is pro life, right, and the one says she pro life and she from some don't matter what place, and hmm, let's just say something happened to her, but she can't go get a abortion because of the law. What happened to what if it happened to one of the politician family member? What would happen? What would they do? See, there's a whole lot of scenarios that could be said on this subject. Because I was it's just something to laugh at. Telling somebody what they can and cannot do with their body. That is sad. That is sad. How can somebody tell somebody else what to do with their own body? But the government doing it. They also doing let a man dress up as a female and say, "Oh, I'm a female. I feel like a female." Go use the women's bathroom. Explain that to me. They by choice. That's what they want to do. It's just like when a person lays down. What y'all gonna stop from each other from banging each other? No, you can't. Cause they what? They're not against the law, and they are not in front of kids. So I don't know who this message was to, but guess what? Stay up, and stay up, cause women they try to push y'all out the door. They try to bring in the new breed a woman, which is not a woman. So we're gonna roll out of here. We're gonna be back. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I just came over to do this quick live. Well, 46 minutes, not quick. But women, y'all have the right to do what y'all want to do with your own bodies. So will y'all be back? I told you this is I would want a woman opinion on this, but the link is pinned. No woman want to hop up here and talk about it. But I will bring this up later. And I do have some special for you that if I decide to go live later. And I gotta find that video that I want to show you. Yeah. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Love every one of y'all. Thank you. Like I said, Down River, 20 East, State Game. Everybody with the Down River, EJs, West AP, Black to the P, Cuba, Big Trez, Nate, Wax Dog, Secure, Monique, Jerry, L the 20 East Princess, Amado Black for 20 East Nation, and everybody else for 20 East Nation. Respect to every last one of you. So guess what? Let's rebuild our community. And the way we rebuild our community, let's get the women's right root straight from now on. Let's get them. So, a peace, goodwill. I'm about to get out of here. Peace and love. Buddha.